Hangout on Air is live. Facebook Live. Check 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2. Seeing a level there. I'm seeing this. Okay, that's better. Julian Manley Jr. Peace. Frank Muhammad. Peace. All right. Everybody on Google Hangout. Peace. Somebody said, yo, people are watching this on YouTube. I don't know where y'all seeing this at on YouTube. Tanya is viewing your video now. Tap to invite her to join your video as a guest. Peace, Soleil. All right. Enoch Muhammad. Peace, bro. All right. We're going to talk tomorrow. That's good. Sean Carter. Peace. Janal. Oh, Janal Holmes said it's better. So what I have to do then, Janal, is go to Facebook from my other camera. All right. I got you. Peace, Mr. Shabazz. How you doing? All right. Get at me when able, bro. The Cultural Revolution. Hashtag Cultural Revolution. I got you. All right. Eric Cunningham. Peace. Robin Muhammad. Walaikum salam. Mario Wilson. Why do I know that name? Mario Wilson. Peace. All right, I'm going to have to click off this. Give me a second. I got to shut this camera down and start it over. Do not save. I'm done. I'm going to click the other camera over, so give me a second, y'all. All right. So we are going. Okay. Got that. Don't want that. No. All right. 1 second. I'll be with y'all. Don't want that. Nope. I want to go Facebook Live. And I want to go to not the Professor Griff page. I want to go here. All right. What am I talking about? Woke. Go live. I gotta go to my other page and see how it looks, see if it's still choppy, and then we'll just kind of figure it out from there. All right, in divine name of Supreme Being, I want to greet everyone with civilized greeting in a very uncivilized time. Some people say peace, some people say shalom, some people say assalamu alaikum, some people say abarigani, some people say free the land, some people say shalom, shalom, some people say what's up, what's happening, what's good, what's popping, what it do. Whatever greeting you go by, whatever school of thought that you're from, all right, whatever level of consciousness you are at, peace is absolutely fine with me. All right, so if you're on Facebook Live, you might want to scroll down to see this from a different angle. Alchiria Bell, Rashida, Mujahid. All right, he said it looks better. All right. All right, cool. Tonight, let me give some shout outs first, but tonight we're going to talk about woke. Someone said I should have put stay woke, but some people didn't wake the hell up yet in order to stay woke. All right, so we're going to talk about woke. All right. I want to shout out the brothers and sisters down in Southampton, Virginia. I took a trip down there to speak to a group of brothers and sisters that are dedicated to preserving and saving the land that Nat Turner was born on. We're going to start a campaign to raise money, $100,000 to save the land that Nat Turner was born on. So when you see that information go out, just put your nickels and dimes together and let's make it happen. What I was attempting to do, what I still am doing with the brothers and sisters down there is there's so much land. So what we was going to do is just kind of do a Nat Turner like kind of music fest. All right. And just kind of make it happen. A lot of people don't have money, but we have talents that we can lend our talents to the cause. All right. We had 100 shot, 13 dead in Chicago over the weekend. Wow. All right. I'm gonna dedicate this show to a very slim young lady. I'm not sure what her hairstyle looks like right now, but I'm sure it's looking like something. But I want to dedicate this show to, I don't even know how else to describe her. Very talented, very creative young lady. You know, them kind of women that those gifts are deep down inside, and then in some cases they surprise you and they can show you what they can do. So this show is dedicated to Dejan Lee, who's getting married Friday. I went in my closet and looked at a suit that I could possibly put on. It's like, dang, I ain't got nothing to wear. So I went shopping today, and that was kind of rare. I don't go shopping. So I'll figure out something to wear. So shout out to Dejan and Will, two beautiful people in their 20s, found one another, find happiness with one another. Y'all do your thing. We wish y'all the best. We're going to put some positive energy out. So Friday, even though if it rains, it doesn't matter. Sometimes rain is purification. So, all right. So just giving a shout out to them, and we wish them well. I would love to say that we have to come together, and in some cases, in most cases, be young couples support unit. All right. But I'm here. My phone number is 678-557-2919. All right. Whether you want to play some b-ball or some chess, some checkers, break some bread, go for a walk, hang out, shoot some joints. All right. Whatever. So Soleil's daughter, Dejan, is getting married this Friday. I can't invite y'all because I'm not the guy to invite anybody. All right, but I'm gonna be there. All right, whatever I can muster. I might wear that Public Enemy shirt over there. I don't know if y'all can see it. But anyway, tonight we're gonna talk about woke. I want to shout out Shane. He's probably on here. Thanks for doing the flyer as always, and all those people that are operating behind the scenes to actually make this happen. Thanks to everyone that have sent in any kind of donation, a nickel, a dime, food stamp, Captain Crunch coupon, no matter. Thank you very much. All right. Okay. So I've been hearing this term woke and stay woke for some time now. And I try to wrap my brain around the person saying it, or the context that it's used in order for me to understand exactly what it means when it comes to Black people's vernacular. All right. So, and of course, slang terms, whatever we catch on, we're going to navigate and we're going to figure this thing out. So, I'm going to let you tell, all right, in understanding and Black people's vernacular, when someone says they're woke, what does that actually mean? What does that kind of like entail? I just truly want to know. I'm not playing dumb. I'm not playing devil's advocate. I just want to know. That's it. So so the whole idea now of being conscious, these terms that we had for being conscious back in the day, there were a lot of other things that you had to do in order to be a part of a movement and to be recognized as being one of those that actually woke up. And I was just about to say that Kevon. Is that the way you pronounce your name, Kevon? Keivon. All right. The 85% are in a sleep state, of course. Elijah Muhammad said out of the 100%, the 85% of the blind, deaf, and dumb, the 10% of the rich slave makers of the poor, and the 5% of the poor righteous teachers of the planet Earth. 85% of the masses of the people are still asleep. When we say the masses of the people, of course, you'll know and understand. Of course, first we're talking about black people, but Elijah Muhammad and other students and student ministers of the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad came behind him, and were like 85% of the masses of the people on the planet are blind, deaf, and dumb, and still sleep. So, with that said, what is being woke? All right, I'm sitting here in front of you with onks around me. I'm sitting here with the RBG, with the red, the black, and the green. Red symbolizing the blood of the people, black symbolizing the people, and the green represents the land. All right. I'm seeing pictures, fists in the air with the red, black, and green. I'm seeing cats wearing onks, and I'm seeing cats wearing the Olmec heads. I'm seeing, seriously, I'm not being vulgar, I'm just, I see strippers and ex-strippers with onks and Nefertiti and Nefertari, and you know, I'm seeing, I saw one chick, man, had ma'at across the top of her behind, and the wings were doing this. I'm like, okay, maybe that's woke. Anita, peace. I'm trying to figure out, maybe y'all could tell me, what is woke? Is woke a dress, a fad? Is woke a symbol, a sign? Are you woke if you just put up a revolutionary meme on social media? Does that constitute you being woke? Can white people be woke? Is that reserved for just black people because we've incorporated that into this black vernacular? What is woke? All right. Unless you've been living under a rock or just very much removed from social media, in which case I applaud you for going to a place I never will. Then the concept of woke being used as an adjective is not a particular new thing for you, as in stay woke. Now, woke is understanding science and mathematics. Thanks, Clarence. Really appreciate that. Tim Wise says, Tim Wise is white woke. Wow, white woke. The opening of the third eye is woke. Jeremiah Johnson, peace. All right. Woke equals a trend, some people say. Raymond Adams, I know it's bad connection. I know it's just so peace, Jerry Jackson, man. Peace, man. Peace. What's good? So if woke is a trend, what happens when the trend ends or fades? Are those people that claim to hold up the banner of being woke, are they now still woke, or do they go back into a slumber or into a sleep? So I want to prick your conscience and conscience, not your consciousness, not yet, but I want to prick your conscience. And then I need you to tap into your consciousness, and then let's dialogue. Peace, Michael Muhammad. Peace to God. Understanding RWS, our spirituality, our history, that we've been lied to and have a common enemy. Appreciate that. LaShawn, peace. New word for conscious to some people. Okay, so are only conscious people then using this term woke? So y'all give me, since it's interwoven into the black vernacular, then maybe you can get me to understand some instances where we could use the term woke as an adjective. All right. But what does woke mean specifically? When used in that form, I can already hear the baby boomers grumbling about the future of the English language and making excuses while some of these terms are only prescribed for them if you're 21 years or younger. And if you're my age and you say the term woke or some of these other terms, you on fleek, or some of these other terms that I've seen come and go, I don't know, they call you old or whatever. So I'm trying to understand that. So it says the reason we pepper our sentences with extra likes, they can like, go, crumble elsewhere. This individual says in this particular article, Maddie Foley. All right, this was written last year. According to the dictionary.com, woke is the past tense of wake. All right. So if we're truly awake, all right, and then in past tense, I'm not trying to be the English major. Trust me, I'm not suited for that position. If these people are awake, and then the past tense is woke, so something is signaling to me that these people already have been awakened. So now the question I want to ask is, what awakened these particular individuals, all right, that are using this term on and off social media? All right. If we're off social media, where will we see this term being used, and how would we use the term woke? If you went to get a bank loan, all right, can you sit across from the gentleman in the two-piece suit that he bought from Walmart or Targets, or he caught a sale at K&G or Jared's or whatever these places called, and got a no, I think Jared's is the diamond people, right? I don't know. Can he say he's woke and get a loan? Can you go to a job interview, and just because you are woke, all right, can you get the job? Can you contend with the best of those people out there in the alt-right that want to battle and debate black people on the factual information that the brothers and sisters are putting out? Could you debate someone with this idea of you being woke? Let me know. We're talking about woke. Those people that are in here on Facebook Live, would you consider yourself woke? Put up fist, peace sign, something, say yeah, no, let me know. All right. I'm trying to get send me an emoji or something or whatever, because I would truly like to understand this particular concept, simply because for some strange reason, if you're under the age of 30, it almost seems like it takes on a different definition and meaning once you say you woke. Power without perception is useless. Why'd you say that, Janal? Ty said, I'm all the way woke. Is that different than just being a little bit woke? So let me name some people and y'all let me know if they woke. We're not throwing stones at anyone. According to the definition and how we use it in this black vernacular, Phil Valentine is all the way woke. Would y'all agree? Layla Africa is woke, all the way woke. A lot of the elders, I've just saw them recently at the Power Talk, are woke. But if you're just not out in front and not on the front lines, you're not on YouTube making clips and whatever, it really was looking forward to building with you. Okay. Are you woke? Just you have to be on the front lines to be woke? Or can you just be a regular old dad working, taking care of your family. You support different people like myself that's on here putting the word out, risking our lives to do this. Are you woke? Aaron Magruder is woke. Need more than taglines. Need action to be woke. Okay. Stacey Douglas. All right. Awareness of the Black Unity Economics. 9 areas of human activity. Francis Cress Wilson, Yuli Fuller. Understanding the system of racism and white supremacy. You woke. Got it. Peace and love, Sherry. So when we say woke now, should we then only prescribe that to a certain segment of people, or 444 gonna have people claiming to be woke? That's very interesting, Kayvon. So Jay-Z's album, if you listen to Jay-Z's album and you weren't woke, by the time you listen to the 10th song at the end of it, will you become woke after listening to his album? Or is it just, is that like part-time woke, or is that self-mastery equals woke? Self-love, Richard Clark. What is actually woke? All right. Some explain their wokeness in different ways. Okay, William Burke, you really throwing me with that one, wokeness. All right. I'm in the boule and I'm woke. Why would you even mention that, Idris? Who? Yeah, maybe we need to have a show on the boule, and maybe you could come back on and explain what the boule is and what their mission and their goals are, so we can understand. Can you be, I don't know, in the boule, in a secret society that are the advisors to the king, and be woke at the same time? If you're woke, could you be in a secret society? If you woke, if you black, could you be woke in dating white women? Could you be woke in smoking weed? Could you be woke in the strip club? I'm woke, but I can't let, okay. Thank you. So let me know. So dude over here is woke, right? But yet he comes to the rally, and him and his white girlfriend now are matching, and he got red, black, and green. She got the red, white, and blue flag upside down. You understand what I'm saying? He got the Black Power fist on the back. She got a peace sign. He got his hair dyed, fried, and combed to the side. She's trying to grow locks. Are they both woke? I want to talk to me. Just because you have a couple of catchphrases, all right, and you, I don't know, I guess you're on social media, you know, banging, right, for the black cause. I mean, you just kind of doing the damn thing. Are you woke? All right. So the whole idea of woke, does it have rules and regulations? Does it have guidelines? All right. You can't dress in consciousness, Kevon says. All right. So I guess my little ensemble here with the little old Mac head with the, I don't know, I'm not a fashion dude, but I'm saying, what would determine and convince you that I'm woke? I've been in this since I was a teenager. I'm 56 years old now. That's a whole lot of years. You understand what I'm saying? So would you say Professor Griff is awake? I'm woke? And can some people be awake and then go back to sleep? What do you call them? Woke? Like, I don't, help me out. I'm trying to feel my way in the dark through this. All right. Lip professing means nothing. Mere belief means nothing unless carried into action. Wow. Cuban crisis. That was deep. Cosmetics means nothing. So the surface of it means nothing. So let me ask you something, Cuban crisis. So we don't need to be woke. We need to be aware. The dead is woke. We need to understand the bastard European broken English and wordplay. We need awareness. Many woke unaware, their ignorance and their, okay. John Packard said they're sleepwalkers. And D.K. Mills said they're fronters. Okay. Okay, so Cuban crisis. So now listen, can we be woke, but yet not have a firm foundation? All right. And by the way, I need to shout out all of the brothers and sisters that participated in the first class in my series of Know Thyself online class. I applaud them for being brave enough to come on and sit with me for 2 hours so we can get that intricate information so we can lay as a foundation so we can build. All right. I can't let y'all know what we talked about, what we discussed. All right. And the lessons that were being taught. Come to join the class and y'all can get it. All right. You can join the class at www.professorgriff.me. All right. Brian called them the walking dead. So let me finish this article. It says Urban Dictionary defines woke as being aware and knowing what's going on in the community. Someone please define community for me. Do white people have communities, and do we have neighborhoods inside of communities, or do we have communities? Urban Dictionary defines woke as being aware and knowing what's going on in the community. Everyone in the conscious community, are they woke? Awesome class, King. I'm so grateful you're providing it at such an affordable cost. Thank you. Give thanks, Stacey Douglas. Really appreciate you. Is everyone in the conscious community woke? And if the conscious community is not woke, then what put the conscious community to sleep? All right. How can you determine you're woke? Per Wikipedia. Yeah, we don't do Wikipedia. Woke is a slang word from African American Vernacular English, which refers to perceived awareness of issues concerning social justice. Yeah. I only use social media just to kind of put it out for the masses. But we don't use social media to define anything. I call it Wikipedia. I don't use Wikipedia. But also mentions in specific ties to racism and social injustice. To use woke accurately in a sentence, one that captures its connotations and nuances, you need to reference someone who is thinking for themselves. Wow, that's interesting. One who sees the ways in which racism, sexism, and classism affect how we live lives and lives on a daily basis. Or alternatively, someone who doesn't, in which case, hold on, the rise in popularity of woke has been tied to the Black Lives Matter movement. What do y'all think about that? Did the Black Lives Matter movement give birth, and did it give rise and support and give the term woke legs? Did Childish Gambino in his song in the movie Get Out, in his song inside of the movie Get Out, did it give legs to the term woke? Following the death of Trayvon Martin, hashtag Stay Woke often accompany social media posts about police brutality, systematic racism, and industrial prison complex. Hashtag Stay Woke reminds readers to look past the provided narrative, to examine their own privilege or lack thereof. So if someone like CNN or someone's providing a narrative, basically what they're saying, the hashtag Stay Woke is an indication for you to look beyond this narrative that's given to you by the media, MEDIA, multi-ethnic destructions in America, or these maniac European devils in action. Most of these conscious leaders have capitalist white supremacy mentality. Maybe conscious Cuban crisis. Maybe you can hit me up later on and send me a text and let me know who the conscious leaders are. Someone said I was a conscious leader, and that's so far from the truth. No, I'm not. Trust me, I'm not. I have no place to lead you. The only place I could possibly lead you is back to yourself And if you're willing to take on the task, then Minister Inky, Dr. Umar, Polite, I know all three of those brothers, and I'm not sure if they actually said they were leaders. I would not disrespect Dr. York by calling him Dr. Pork. So Dr. York, Claude Anderson, all right. Bambada, I'm not sure if any of these gentlemen call themselves leaders. Maybe the people in there trying to interpret what these gentlemen that y'all mentioned, and I noticed y'all never mentioned any women. I've never heard any of them say that they're leaders. Just because these individuals stand up and take a definitive position, and they have a body of work they're trying to get over to the people, that doesn't necessarily make them a leader. All right, so let's get that straight. I've seen two guys that have a YouTube channel. Aisha Rob, peace. Been seeing if you went live yet. Are you coming? I'm already live, Ish. I've seen two guys on YouTube. They have a YouTube channel. Thousands of followers. And I sat and listened for an hour just the other night, and these guys didn't sound woke to me. They sat around talking about Papa Prince of the Pan-African. Well, okay, you got me on that one. Okay, yeah. So I sat and listened to these guys. I'm sure you heard some of these people. Yes, Dr. Suzar is woke. I couldn't. Two grown-ass men sitting around talking about other men, laughing and cackling and giggling like two females. Is that woke? No. Trust me, I'm not kicking up dust here. You could go Google my name right now. And there's certain guys that are actually on YouTube with channels getting hits and comments, and all they do is talk about people. Is that being woke? Sleepwalkers and Boule in the conscious community. Okay. I'm not sure if sitting around having a YouTube channel talking about people is woke. All right, Professor Griff, to be honest, the term woke and conscious are just trendy terms. Thanks to social media gives these cats a platform. They ain't about it though. Bilal. Thanks, Bilal. Yeah, I kind of knew that from the rip. And they don't have legs to stand on, but yet they say that this is just their opinion, or this is their perspective, and their perspective about someone else's life, sitting on YouTube or in their car or in their green bedroom at their mama house, talking about a body of work that I might have done or you might have done, and that's their show for the whole. No. So I just said to myself, you can't flag their page enough. So I just took the other route, and what I do is just find some advertisements, some stuff I need to advertise, and I just go on in the comment section and I just advertise to people. Young people don't use the term as much anymore because it went viral, meaning watered down and appropriated by others. So have white people appropriated the term woke? Black Lives Matter is confused and put black people to sleep. Wow. All right. Griff, you are leadership. That's why this government follows you. No, I think they follow me for a couple of other reasons. But the idea of being a leader, I would want to be able to have institutions that can stand on their own. I would like to have a military or a self-defense force that can defend the institution. If I ever stood up and said I was a leader, I would like to at least have direct trade with other black countries and other black governments, so we could become a nation within a nation to sustain ourselves. Fred Hampton, bruh, you got Fred Hampton. You got to say something to let me know this is Fred Hampton. Fred Hampton, all right, my comrade Fred Hampton. You can't just come on here with the name Fred Hampton and not be Fred Hampton, all right. So we need to, at this point, start holding people accountable if they claim that they're leaders, if they claim that they're woke. What possible way, Griff, I'll inbox you, cool. What possible way could we do that? All right. What possible way could we hold these people accountable? All right. If they say that they're woke, what should some of the actions be? Should they have a program? Should they wear an afro? Chairman Fred Hampton, on with you, my brother. All right. Now, that's the Fred Hampton I know. All right, comrade. All right, peace. So can woke people depend on other woke people? Because if that's the case, I have thousands of people that follow the 2 or 3 pages that I have on Facebook. Thousands more that have signed up and went to my website. Thousands more that went to my 2 YouTube channels. I had a group of people last year total up the number of hits that I received just on YouTube, and it numbered into the 50, 60 million views. All right. So if all of these people that are watching this are woke, why is it that when I say I need support, and if everybody could just give $1 or a dime, all right, or co-sponsor someone that really want to take my class online to sponsor them. If we're really woke, right, we would have put together a self-defense fund for those brothers and sisters that stand up for us. So then when the po-po come get them and lock them down, we'll be able to bail them out. We'll be able to support their family. This is what happened when a couple of my comrades went to jail back in the day. We took care of they people, put money on the books, the whole bit. If we woke, what should be the guidelines on supporting those that are on the front line right now? God forbid if somebody like Phil Valentine or Professor Small, something happened to them and they need our support. All right. Can we put together 10 G's, 10 stacks, and say, listen, we got you. You've been on the front lines for 20, 30 years. We got you. All right. I set up a Patreon page, and 3 people came on to support me monthly at the $5 level. I give people my website, www.professorgriff.me. Go on and click on the right-hand side. You can go support whatever. But thanks to the people that support me that are on here watching this, y'all stepped up to the plate when I said I needed a camera. All right. And I let y'all know what it costs. All right. Y'all stepped up to the plate. We got the camera and we're using it right now. All right. And like I said to y'all, I'm transparent. Y'all sent the money. I put it on the card, went and purchased it, came back, unwrapped it, and showed it to y'all. All right. That's how we should be. Am I right or wrong? So if you say you're going to get the money from us to build a school, a library, a hospital, or whatever it is, you got to come step up to the plate with it, right or wrong. All right. If you start a GoFundMe page, all right, to pull money from the people to send to the sister down, AJ Jones, down in Southampton, Virginia, to save the property of Nat Turner, that's where the money should go, not in your pocket. Right or wrong? Okay. I said to Stacey Douglas, the people that want to sign up for the class, I'm going to give you a group rate. All right. If you can get 5 to 10 people together that want to take the class, I'll give it to you for a certain amount. I got to hold to my word. Right. We have to be held accountable for the things that we're saying and that we're doing if we claim that we're woke. All right? But if you claim that you woke and you're doing things against the well good, and I think I should say the higher righteous good of the people, what should be the penalty? For the Muslim brothers and the 5% brothers from the 5% nation of gods and earths that are out there, answer this question. I think I want to ask the question, what is the penalty or reward, all right, for turning traitor, for deceiving your people? All right? Yeah, bro. I put together a code of conduct. Ask King Simon. King Simon invited me up to Brooklyn when that mess was going down with blah, blah, and the brothers from Philly was threatening me. I laid out a code of conduct. I invited them to the lecture. I invited her to the lecture. You understand what I'm saying? Here you go. Here's a code of conduct. Even if we have friction with one another, there should be a way that we handle one another. Am I correct? I laid out the code of conduct. I am buffering real bad. I don't, if it's my phone or Facebook. No, it's Facebook. It's Facebook. Not Bilal, don't laugh at that. I'm just saying because I'm saying blah, blah, because she went and got the people on me, man. Hit me with a, cease and desist and all this other kind of stuff with a lawyer. So, yeah, so I'm saying to you, these people are real sensitive nowadays. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm saying to you, what is the code of conduct? How should we operate? Well, just because we disagree, that's not the end of the world. We shouldn't be at each other's throats. All right? So being woke now. All right? So if, hold on for a second. I'm on the air. If the whole idea of being woke comes with a particular mentality, spirit, and conscious behavior, I need y'all to tell me what that is, because what we need to do is pass that on to some of the people that we already know that are out there that's claiming to be woke, but they're actually deceiving the people. All right? Okay. So, woke. I would say, like I said at the Power Talk 4, standing on the shoulders of the ancestors, kneeling at the feet of the elders. All right? We are waking up. It happens in stages. Thank you, Susie. Thank you. And you're right. It happens in degrees. Would the laws of Ma'at be considered a code of conduct? Yes, of course. But we also need a street code. We have to have a street code. Men, we have a code. There's just certain things that we know as men you just don't do. You understand what I'm saying? Women have a code. But if we're going to keep bashing and tearing down the conscious community, why would you do that and you have no other community to go to? That's like we're on a ship in the middle of the ocean, which is called the conscious community. But every time I turn around, somebody in the back of the boat, why does this person keep calling me? Hold on. In the back of the boat, keep talking about how raggedy the boat is. But hell, it's the only boat we have right now, unless we can come up with another one. So I'm saying to y'all, at the same time, you see this concept when I was coming up in the 5% nation of gods and earth, I think the 8th degree and the one in the supreme mathematics is 8, which is build, destroy. All right. Trina, the sound is dropping because somebody from this 828 number keeps calling me. But we build and destroy. All right. So as I'm destroying the negativity, all right, and the lies that this devil put among us, I'm building at the same time. All right. So of course, you being woke from the time that you have been quickened, your spirit has been quickened to wake up. Of course, it happens in stages. We're not denying it, and that's how it should happen. All right. But there are people out there that's saying, it says we need a drop squad. But you ain't hear that from me. No, we do. So it happens in stages. I'm not the same individual now. Ross, 9. 9 is born. All right. Oh, yeah, no. 5 is power of refinement. I think 8 is build, destroy. Yeah. So these Cuban crises, yeah, if the leaders gotta go, what are you going to replace them with? That's my question to you. All right. If we took down all the so-called leaders now that are on the front lines, right? What would you replace them with? Who would you replace them with? We have to be smart in our approach, in the way we listen. I'm not ever going Black Lives Matter people with the T-shirt on, with the flag and the placard, and I'm never going to be out there like that. All right. But is that unnecessary? Is that necessary? In some cases, trying to reconnect. It is necessary in some cases. All right. We have to understand this particular dynamic. Everything is not going to look the way we want it to look. All right. As we progress and move forward. But best believe your open enemy know that you're waking up and know that you're woke. All right. And your open enemy is going to start putting things in your path that could either be your test, or your demise. All right. Video is loading. What happened? I was just dropping a few jewels. No, okay. But you got to drop them and be a lot more clear, Ross. All right. So we have to understand something. Being woke is just not a ticket to get into the damn movie free. All right. Being woke comes with trials and tribulation. Elijah Muhammad said that we would be tested severely 3 times a year. All right. Some of us are woke and laying next to people at night that claim that they love us. All right. That are still 85. They're blind, deaf, and dumb. All right. So how does that work? Do you have a duty to civilize the uncivilized if you woke? All right. Jerry Jackson, Facebook keeps freezing up. Inbox me. All right. So let's understand this particular dynamic now. All right. So Robin Muhammad, Minister Farrakhan, is the leader. See, Robin, some people may say the leader, meaning like he's the only leader. So we have to be able to recognize first, what is a leader? What's the qualifications of a leader? And certainly the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan fits that. But are there other leaders? All right. Robin Muhammad, I talked about in my Code of Conduct lecture in Brooklyn, I talked about how different people come into consciousness. All right. Some people came in listening to Ray Hagan. Some people came in and went to back to Africa with Ashra Kwesi. Some people came listening to Dr. York. Some people came in listening to Public Enemy. Some people came because their old ass grandmother did whatever. We don't know. However you came into consciousness, we're glad that you're here. All right. But the whole idea of people not studying at all, but I don't know, how about the YouTube scholars? Are they woke? Can you simply watch YouTube and become woke? Do you have to sit at the feet of elders? Can someone graduating college that studied Black Africana studies, are they woke? All right. Call me whenever you get a chance. No Major Harry. Then you blowing my phone up. You need no Major Harry. So the whole idea of being woke. When I came up, you had to be in an organization. You had to be, POCC, Nation of Islam, Black Panther Party, BLA. Nation of Islam, you had to be something in some organization. All right, Pam and Ramona Africa are real leaders. Yes. So my parents had a code and consciousness. Well, Susie, we need to talk to you because we need to know what that code is, because obviously the generation coming up behind us don't know nothing about that code. So if we are on here right now, and as much information as we're giving one another right now, how come you could click this off and go right on YouTube or wait for this to get uploaded to YouTube, and you'll see all the people coming to comment. Are they woke? When at the same time you look at their profile picture and it's just a letter, but yet they have conscious woke names and tags that they go by. All right. So the whole idea of being woke may not necessarily, as y'all have stated to me tonight, be a look. It may not. Could it be a, I don't know. It says 4 years after the death of Trayvon Martin, woke is on MTV's the top 10 teen slang words for 2016. How did that happen? How did that happen? All right. So we have to be able, even if this is black vernacular, do we own it to the degree where no one else can use it? What if some white company come along and put "Stay Woke" on a t-shirt? Would you buy it? If somebody white was selling it? How about the Koreans if they were selling it? Can you get a "Stay Woke" weave or wig? I don't know, but you know, are you woke if you, I don't know, I've been hearing this term that's coming up now. Maybe y'all can help me with this. Maybe this could be the next show that I do, talking about colorism. Is this like a new kind of ism? That's, fascism, socialism, racism, colorism, leave me the fuck alone-ism. There's a whole lot of isms out there. I'm not sure. I'm hearing colorism now. What is it? What is that? If black people are 150,000 shades of midnight, from blacker than black, teasing tan, mellow yellow, light bright, and damn near white, I guess if you're not a certain shade, I guess you're not woke. I guess you're not part of the black community. Moi, Griff, come to Mexico with PE tour. Shit, buy me the ticket. I got you. But are we woke if we not a certain shade? Am I too light to be woke? My hair too curly to be part of the black community and be woke? I'm not getting it. All right. Maybe you can help me out, simply because even in the black vernacular, all right, we still have to understand that the English language has a low vibration to it. All right. And then the combination of words that we put together, even though we're putting them together as a necessity, as far as communicating with one another to survive under racism, white supremacy. I'm saying to you, once the idea is put out there and is co-opted by MTV and end up on the top 10 teen slang words for 2016. All right. How does that work? Yes, and we should say shout out to Colin Kaepernick. He just woke. He's just as woke as anybody. Right. But you see now the outward expression of Colin Kaepernick being woke. All right. But does everyone have to make that kind of sacrifice to show and prove that they're woke? So a must read. It says you can take quizzes to test how woke you are, and Twitter now urges you to hashtag stay woke about everything from fast food conspiracy theories to ride sharing price surges. That's fine. I took those quizzes. I love Matt McCrory, blah, 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 who both woke, blah, 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 blah. Okay, grammatically incorrect. hashtag. Okay, so who is constructing these quizzes for you to take to determine whether or not you woke? All right. If I said, and this is just a taste test, name me 3 books written by J.A. Rogers. And let's just say if you didn't know the answer without you scrambling to Google right now, would you be considered woke? And even if you did know, would you be considered woke? All right. English is a bastard language that we have token a greater jargon with a greater lack of understanding of the meaning of the root words. Well, Janelle Muhammad, English is the only language that have root words and 5 different meanings. Help me out if I'm wrong. I've studied etymology, and I'm hard pressed to find another language that has a root meaning to the word and then 5 different definitions to the word, but yet having a root. In most cases in the dictionary, it has a Latin root. Most of y'all don't speak Latin. Something's wrong with that dynamic. All right. Race and sex, 5 black presidents. Okay. Nature knows no color line. J.A. Rogers. But this is not someone that we readily talk about on a daily, from Superman to man, on a daily and consistent basis. So now, with your intelligent minds, y'all can answer the question, who's J.A. Rogers? But do your children know? See, the way you can tell whether or not if somebody is woke, go in their house, let's see what they're eating. Let's have a conversation with their children. Because a lot of people are fronting. All right? So just because you might come to someone's house, you may see a flag, an ankh. They may have tattooed them. The cat may have an ankh around his neck. I don't know what the hell. So that doesn't necessarily, Kenya Ali. Colorism is a struggle for power between light and dark skin. Light and dark skin, what? Who? And what kind of power? Talk to me, Kenya. I need to understand that. Because colorism is these people that's going to come and wage war against black people. They don't give a fuck if you light, dark, or whatever you are. They're not going to stop and ask you for ID. Lenny Boyce S1W gangster up. Okay. Yeah. So the whole idea of woke, I think we have taken these kind of trendy kind of terms and words that from the essence of it really meant something for us to galvanize our energy around to see that we move forward. Other people have co-opted and came in, all right, and not only have taken the word to mean what they want it to mean, redirecting that energy someplace else. I would give credence and support and all those kind of things to the Black Lives Matter movement only if they weren't financed by George Soros. If it was organic and it stayed that way. In this system, color is status. Okay, in the system of racism, white supremacy, you mean? Okay, I understand it. So maybe we need to talk about colorism next week because this is about to end. All right, in the system of white supremacy, that one drop of black blood classifies you as black. Richard Thompson, if that's true, there's a lot of people fronting, and we're going to talk about colorism next week. All right, my number is 678-557-2919. My website is www.professorgriff.me. And of course, I'll be in Baltimore this Saturday at the Fear of a Black Planet Part 2, brothers and sisters, Part 2. All right, with myself, Supernova Slum. That's July 8th, this Saturday. Reality Speaks presents this Saturday, July 8th. Red Pill, Supernova Slum, and Professor Griff. DA Smart, we still need to get up, bro. Fear of a woke black man. All right. 3 p.m. to 7. Doors open up at 2. If you want to vend, whatever, please call 410-303-4120. All right. Ticket locations, Constance Heads, 219 East 25th Street in Baltimore. That's how they say it. If you want to vend, if you need tickets or more information, call 410-303-4120. All right. 410-303-4120. If you're in Atlanta this Sunday, all right, I'll be in the ATL in downtown Stone Mountain. Give me a call at 678-557-2919 or just text me at that number and I will hit you with the flyer and all the information that you need for the lecture in Stone Mountain. I'm going to see y'all Saturday in Baltimore. All right, I'm going to prep my brain, my spirit, and my mind for Brother Rich. Tonight, we're going to be talking about black love. All right. I love you all to life. This is Professor Griff, and I got to go. I need y'all brothers to give me a call. Give me a text, man, so we can build Fred Hampton, DA Smart. I need to get to Chicago because we need to figure out what's going on with our brothers in Chicago. We need to put something together to make something happen. We need to get down to the land and support the sister A.J. Jones down in Southampton, Virginia, to save the property and the land and the birthplace of Nat Turner. I love you all to life. This is Professor Griff of Serious Minds, RNTV. Revolution is not an event. It's a process. Peace. I got to go. I'm out. Peace. Everybody here on Google Hangout. Love you all to life. We got to go. I got to shut it down. I got to get ready for Brother Rich. All right. Peace. Y'all have my information. My phone number is 678-557-2919. Website is www.professorgriff.me. All right. Peace.